Hello everyone, welcome to Freedom Planet. This is the next episode of my Let's Play and we are in Final Dreadnought. The most badass final level I've ever played in a video game, probably. It has a kick-ass music and it's also a really fun level to replay over and over. Out of all the levels in this game, I'd say this is probably the only one I constantly replay. So yeah, there you go. That also means that out of all the levels in the game, this is the one that I can complete the fastest. And that's why this video and the future last episode as well is gonna have 2 levels per video, rather than the usual one level per video thing. Because the video would be too short with just 1 level in it. Unlike the previous episodes where there was a lot of cutscenes and stuff between like each level, there's not much of that here. There are still cutscenes, but they aren't nearly as long, so the video would be way too short if I only included 1 level. But yeah, let's talk about the actual level though. So, as I said, this first act is not exactly difficult. You can still die here though, mainly because of these airlocks, which are the main gimmick of this act. And if you fall down into them, you are gonna instantly die because it shoots you out into space, and you're obviously not surviving that shit. I mean, maybe if you were Sonic, you could survive it, but we are not playing as Sonic. So anyway. My pro tip for those airlocks is to Dragon Boost through them, because even with the Dragon Boost, it still has enough force to push you down. You can see how the Dragon Boost thing just goes down as I go through it. Like, it gets pushed down. And that means if you just try to cyclone through it, you are most likely not gonna survive it. So yeah, you should use the Dragon Boost. It's there, why not use it? Another pro tip I have for this level, especially if you are getting the achievements, is to just run right past every single enemy you see, because it's not worth to engage with them. Especially not the shield enemies, which take like goddamn forever to kill. There is an achievement for this level to speedrun it, kind of. And that was the first speedrun achievement I got in the game actually, for this level. I was really quick with this one, even on my first playthrough, because it's just pure coolness energy. Anyway, we are already at the end of the level, because we are fighting the boss, and this is what I meant by the video being too short if I only included 1 level. We are only 3 minutes into the video and I'm already at the end of the first act. So yeah, that's, you know. Anyway, we are fighting Thomas the Tank Engine, and he also has a Mechasonic Spin Dash form, which you can only damage without taking damage if you use the Dragon Boost. And the reason you can even do that is because the Dragon Boost gives you invincibility frames when you use it. For the other forms though, you can just spam Cyclone as usual. You know, because the Cyclone is a very well balanced move. The Cyclone itself is not badly balanced at all, it's just that the rest of Lilac's moveset is kinda dog shit. You have no reason to use them when you can just spam Cyclones. Especially without a dodge button, like in the second game. When it comes to combat, the second game is definitely a lot more refined though. I'm gonna be honest. Anyway, we are in the second act of Final Dreadnought, and this level doesn't really have the cool music that the first one did. This music is more mysterious than cool, than hype, you know. You are getting to the... we are on Breven's ship with a lot of aliens and stuff to fight, and you know, we are basically meeting his army, and it makes sense that the music would go in a more sinister route, especially because I really like Breven as a villain. Like, he's not a pushover, In fact, he kind of makes fun of a lot of cliches that most villains have. Like how, like in the torture scene, in one of the previous episodes, when he tortured Lilac, and then he said something along the lines of, "I have a funny feeling that she'll like come back later and, you know, try to kick his ass. That he should finish it right now." That's something that admittedly can be criticized by I can't talk today, sorry. Okay, so that's something that's that can be criticized in nearly every video game villain. Like when the main character is down, why not just end it there? They usually explain it with, you know, most villains like Dr. Eggman. He's clearly not there to, you know, brutally murder Sonic or anything. He's there to he still wants to kill Sonic, but in a way that's, you know, honorable. In Sonic Adventure 2 they actually explain this really well, with the whole Eggman actually shoots Sonic into space, and then, you know, he actually has kind of a monologue for him out of respect. But Brevin just doesn't give a fuck. He's just like, I want to take over the entire universe, and I'm gonna do that. No fucking around and finding out. He just does it, and I kind of like it, to be honest. Like I like villains that don't fuck around. So obviously, when you are on the ship of a villain who is like this, I feel like the more mysterious and sinister music fits really well. Okay, so to actually talk about the level now. One thing to note about this level is that, well, first of all, the Xbox doors were back, and also this level is structured a lot like a maze, kinda like the previous episode's level. So if you are bad at navigating, then this level is not gonna be your favorite either. In fact, this level also has another gimmick to it, which we'll run into soon. So look at what Brevin is saying. I'm not gonna edit the video just for that, but he turned off the oxygen on the ship. Technically, you could question why he had it on in the first place if his soldiers don't need oxygen. He was basically asking to get infiltrated, but it's fine. At least he turns it off. At least he actually, you know, does something against us. That makes sense. Okay, so this part where the oxygen is turned off functions much like water does. You can drown here, and the blue shield also helps with the drowning. You won't drown as long as you have the shield. This is like the only time in this entire Let's Play when I'm actually trying to dodge stuff, because I don't want to lose the shield. So there you go, the pro gameplay, and I already lost my shield. That was fast. I mean, I know exactly why I lost it, because I'm trying to rush through it and shit, but like, God, come on. Another gimmick that this level has in particular is that Milla is constantly playing Among Us and venting all the time, like the imposter she is, and she drops items for you, like the blue shield or health or whatever you need, basically. I don't know if it's actually programmed to drop whatever you actually need in your gameplay, or if it's just random. But either way, it's very useful to have, and if you see Milla dropping an item, I suggest always picking it up, because the level at this point is a lot more linear than at the start. So it's actually not worth it to, you know, leave an item for later and then miss out on it. Because even if you already have the item that she dropped, like the shield, like the blue shield for me right now, it's still better to actually pick it up and get the extra points from it than leave it there and not get anything. Since the level progresses a lot more linearly at this point, you aren't gonna go back to the shield if you lose it. So just pick it up and try not to lose it like I did there again. But yeah, Breven turned the oxygen back up. I don't know why he did that when he doesn't need oxygen, but whatever. Whatever. This is the one level mechanic that actually kind of makes sense. Anyway, here's Serpentine, and he's turning into Super Saiyan. Not really, he's a part of Breven's army and he's an alien, much like him, so he can do crazy shit like that, I guess. I don't exactly know why or what makes Serpentine turn into this thing. Like do they ever explain it with Serpentine? Because, you know, he's an alien, so you would imagine that he can just do this. But if he can just do that, then why didn't he do it previously when he actually wanted to kick our asses? I don't know. It's weird. One pro tip for this fight: don't try to Dragon Boost, because you are gonna fall off the edge and die. This arena has a bottomless pit below, and you can fall into it on the sides. This boss arena is kinda designed like a Super Smash Bros. Stage, so you should just spam Cyclone over and over again and win. That's the pro tip I have for it, nothing else. You can also do the down slam attack, I guess. It does, admittedly, it does do a lot of damage. And it's actually kinda good right after a Cyclone. For this fight at least. It wouldn't have worked against the dragon, but it works here. So yeah, just spam Cyclone and maybe do a down attack and you'll basically win the fight. You can dodge most of his attacks with the Cyclone, so you don't really have to worry about anything else. But yeah, that's it for this video, so thanks for watching and see you in the final episode.